Hello everyone, welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to the General Hospital's spoilers for Friday, September 15, Blair Kramer met with Tracy Quartermaine since they were working together on the deception case. Blair talked about Martin Bray draining her bank account with alimony payments and how she hoped he would marry Lucy Coe so the payments would stop. Tracy was certain that would happen and listened to Blair ramble about the deceptor being her invention. Blair never finished it, but she insisted that you couldn't just steal ideas and scam people out of their share of the pie. Tracy eventually expressed her wish to reclaim Lucy's ELQ voting privileges and capitalize on the chance she created for herself with Blair. Meanwhile, Martin and Lucy were walking into the Metro Court when they noticed Blair sitting at a table with Tracy. Lucy felt Martin was reacting to Tracy's presence and refused to be intimidated by her adversary. After Lucy and Martin had sat across the room, she explained how she would never have thought of the deceptor without Martin's suggestion. Martin didn't want Lucy to bring it up, but she eventually decided she didn't want to be around Tracy and said she'd meet him in the lobby when she freshened up. Blair approached Martin when he was alone and kissed his cheek and greeted him. Blair addressed Martin as sweetheart, and he was extremely uneasy. Spencer Cassadine requested Alexis Davis' assistance at the Invader in reviewing a difficult legal agreement that handed Spencer full control of the Cassadine estate since Nicholas Cassadine had been missing for so long. Alexis promised to read it and come back to Spencer by tomorrow night, so he appreciated her assistance. Spencer asked Alexis to keep a watch on Esme Prince and Ace Cassadine while he was in New York City with Trina Robinson, after he complained over Nicholas abandoning his younger brother. Spencer brought up Esme's terrible past and the fact that she'd tried to flee before, while Esme listened from behind the corner. When Esme dropped the documents she was holding, she was compelled to reveal herself and assist Alexis with a payroll issue. After Esme raced off to accounting, Alexis advised Spencer give Esme some trust and let their shared love for Ace bring them together. Ava Jerome dropped off Avery Corinthos at Carly Spencer's house, so Carly pressed for answers about what Ava had done this time. Carly claimed that she went to Pentonville with Sonny Corinthos, who requested Drew Kane's Cameron Mathey for help in determining who Austin Gatlin Holt visited there. Carly also described how Austin presented planted material to his supervisor, assuming that he had ties to the FBI. Carly assumed Austin and Mason Gatlin had dirt on Ava could land her in trouble with the FBI. Ava requested if Avery could stay with Carly for a week or so due to the tense circumstances, and Carly agreed she may stay for as long as she needed. Carly cautioned Ava not to trust Austin for Avery's sake since he was withholding stuff from her. On Friday's GH episode, Austin returned home to find Nicholas Cassadine preparing to say his final goodbyes. Nicholas insisted on returning to Port Charles only after tying off some loose ends in Europe, so he intended to travel there in a few hours. Nicholas revealed that this journey was for his mother after explaining that he had many accounts and aliases to rely on. Nicholas had no desire to see Laura Collins, but he needed her to know he was still alive. However, Nicholas had other plans because control of his land will pass to Spencer in 6 months. The only way to prevent his son from dominating all resources was to obtain proof that Nicholas was still alive. Nicholas recognized that if he gained control of Spencer's money and estate, he was unlikely to give it up. Therefore, this was his strategy to avoid a protracted, ugly court struggle. Since Nicholas wasn't going to change his mind, he told Austin that it was time for a family reunion and went outside to the automobile that had been waiting for him. Anna Devane approached Valentine Cassadine on the Metro Court balcony with proof from Dante Falconeri, proving Valentine took a trip to Manhattan the night he claimed to be at ELQ. Valentine admitted there was a pikeman meeting, leaving Anna to worry what else he was hiding from her. Despite Anna's rage, Valentine insisted that he was only trying to maintain his connection with her independent from the pikeman saga. After Valentine admitted that having Anna deliver that message to Sunny at the Metro Court pool was a mistake, she wondered how many other mistakes had been committed. Valentine had originally pursued pikemen out of greed, but now it was simply easier to be an ally than to make an enemy of them. Valentine emphasized that this was his problem, and he wanted Anna to stay as far away from it as possible. Anna wasn't feeling well after her drink, so when she recommended heading back upstairs for room service, she appeared lightheaded and out of it. Anna felt dizzy as she entered her suite, but she drew her weapon when she noticed it had been wrecked. Valentine was perplexed, since there was a dress shirt with red ink all over it on the table. Anna stormed into the restroom and was taken aback to see a warning scribbled in red on the mirror, indicating that she hadn't gotten away with it and wasn't safe. Trina questioned in Jocelyn Jack's dorm room if Joss was anxious before sleeping with Dex Heller for the first time. Trina then admitted she was heading to Manhattan for 2 days with Spencer, but she maintained she was ready for the next step. Jocelyn made sure Spencer wasn't putting any pressure on Trina and conveyed her excitement for her. Joss pulled her BFF into a hug when she mentioned Trina was the finest thing that had ever happened to Spencer. According to General Hospital spoilers, Trina and Spencer's retreat could include some surprises, so stay tuned for updates on any unexpected news that may emerge. According to General Hospital teasers for Monday, September 18, Harrison Chase will meet with Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, who will tell him the entire story of her debt to Tracy Quartermaine and the deception drama that ensued. Although Brooke Lynn is concerned about her faults scaring Chase away, he insists it's too late. Chase recognizes that Brooke Lynn isn't perfect and has grown to accept her shortcomings, so her latest confession should only strengthen their relationship. Anna Devane will remain in her suite, reeling from her damaged room and the frightening message written in red ink on her mirror. Valentine Cassadine will investigate the warning and become increasingly concerned about Anna's situation. This is a troubling riddle that Anna and Valentine must solve together. Someone may have spiked Anna's drink at the Metro Court, as she is feeling weak and out of sorts. Valentine will not believe that is a coincidence, thus he will refuse to take any chances and will most likely rush Anna to GH. Over with Lucy Coe, she'll discuss the necessity to replace Brooke Lynn as quickly as feasible with Nina Reeves. Lucy will be much more concerned about the fate of deception now that Brooke Lynn has been sacked and Sasha Gilmore has gone into hiding. Nina will offer to help in any way she can to keep deception afloat, especially now that Tracy is pursuing Lucy so fiercely. Blair Kramer will then warn Martin Gray that his decision to steal her invention for the Deceptor and offer it to Lucy will cost him dearly. Blair's ultimate goal is to encourage Martin to marry Lucy so she no longer has to pay alimony, but she also wants to make one for what Martin stole from her. While Blair continues to mock Martin over the news, Alexis Davis will visit Hamilton Finn at the hospital and admit she had a bad idea. Esme Prince, on the other hand, will open up to Gregory Chase about her efforts to prove she's changed, but she'll feel that people will never stop criticizing her for her past. Esme overheard Spencer Cassadine discussing his lingering fears about her with Alexis, so she'll be frustrated when she confides in Gregory and seeks counsel. Gregory might mention that Alexis has been highly impressed with Esme's work at the Invader. Esme will need time to show herself to Spencer and everyone else, but Gregory believes she's off to a solid start and hopes for encouraging updates. Other General Hospital teasers indicate that Marshall Ashford will express his concerns to Stella Henry during a conversation. Marshall may be concerned that Curtis Ashford would abandon the Savoy and lose his sense of purpose. Stella appears to believe that if Curtis isn't careful, that could be the last of him, so she'll want to make sure he has lots of family support. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.